It is 6:30. It is a little cold. I'm on the middle of a farm in Kent, which must mean it's race day. I'd like to say I'm feeling raring to go, but for those of you who've seen what we've gone through the last sort of 2 weeks, it's not been ideal prep, both mentally and physically. The rain has just about held off, or I say held off, stopped. So today's aim is just to get around 50 miles. It starts at 7, guess, I don't know, 10 hours is kind of the target, and that'll be nice, and then get home for the first time properly in I don't know how long, but it could be interesting. The rain's meant to hold off now till I think 3ish, so that would be about the 8-hour mark. So no doubt there'll be more city updates as we go around the laps, but yeah, this should be a fun one. So lap 1 done. It's a mixed bag out here. It is 90% beautiful tarmac and concrete, and 10% this shit. So there'll be a fair amount more walking than I originally thought at different points. Oh. It was amusing on the first lap as basically everyone ran up the first hill, hit that bit there, and everyone just turned into Bambi on ice. But there's another bog later. On the plus side, once I'm through this bit here, I've only got to do it another 13 times, which weirdly at the moment feels positive. So let's hope it stays that way. And yeah, so let's go. So yeah, just as you've had that fun down the field in road shoes, you get this. Hey ladies.
Hiya.
Isn't this fun, eh?
Oh, it's got fun. Do you call it fun?
Yeah, we've paid to be here, it must be fun. That's how you get through. But once you've done that, so you've got through all this horrible mud, you then suddenly find as you just get into a bit of a run, there's a tree. So it appears to have turned into an adventure race as well. And let's just take one quick moment to mourn my poor shoes. Brand new, only done 2 miles before today, and oh dear. Whoop. Nearly went again. This is I thought the cross country season had finished.
Yeah.
I'm here on lap 3, which means I am just over a quarter of the way through it. Feeling now pretty good. Had a bit of couple of how can I put this politely? Toiletry issues on the first couple of laps. Got about halfway around the first lap, desperately needed a wee. Got probably not even a mile into the second lap, having already stopped for the toilet, and suddenly my guts decided they wanted a piece of the action too. So there's proper clenchy bum turtle head time for the whole of the second lap. But that's done now, so I'm hoping I can settle in. I got through the bog at the start of this lap, so yeah. The rain was meant to stop at 9. It's now about 9:15, still raining, as is always the way with all these races, but you know, we'll get there. Well done. So, on the plus side, windmill. Lap 3, quick update, Mark 2. Oops, I fell over. I appear to be leaking. So a decision has been made. I'm going to run more uphills, and I'm going to stop trying to run in the mud because these shoes are just betraying me. I think is the best word. They are betraying me, despite them looking bloody good. So yeah, that's the update. This is lap 4, which means I'm basically 20 miles in, which is pretty good. Well done. So as there was a mini update, that was the end of the last one. On the muddy section in the middle of the lap, I stacked it quite epically. were unbelievable out on the aid station on the course. We were a bit worried, but I was like, and Thatchwood, it's going all right. I think the mud stopped too much blood coming out anyway. It's always an odd one because it's the same as last time. You do 2 laps, and it's like, God, technically it's not even a half marathon yet. When you get out on the third, do the 3rd lap, and it's basically 20 miles. Then you do the 4th one, and you're halfway there. It's all but marathon distance. So, God, I've got mud all over my face. Have I got mud on my face? Oh, anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, feeling moderately positive. I'm going to start running now because I've got to run in different places just because I really can't run in the mud. So I'll finish this thought later. So as I was saying, feeling generally quite positive. I mean, I'm about halfway through lap 4 now, which is 5k away from half distance. So I take that to be good. I still feel strong. I don't think there's been no kind of forced walk breaks where I'd sooner not be walking. They're all still in the mud or in the uphills. And I'm running still some of the uphills I was nowhere near last time I was here. So yeah, I think it's going all right so far. We'll see how I feel. Well, because obviously the next lap, that gets me to 50k. From there it's only 20 miles to the end. So it's all good. Lap 4 is done. So actually this is lap 5. Because maths and counting still works at this point of the race. Honestly, I'm loving it. I really thought that with the fall on lap 3, if that had been at the start finish, that might have been me done. But I just channeled my inner Jens Watt, the former pro cyclist who just used to shout "shut up legs" when they tried to get tired, and I sorted them out. So I've been doing my best to be more William. So I'm trying to get everyone I pass to smile and say hello back. About 80% success, 20% are visibly concerned at me. Well done. But yeah, you take what you can. So marathon done, over halfway. I'm feeling good. A couple of quick updates from back in the middle of lap 5. It stopped raining. It has finally stopped raining. It was meant to have stopped before the end of lap 2. So the Met Office are rubbish. But also I think I'm winning at the aim of encouraging everyone to be a bit happier when they're out here. There's a couple of people who even smile before they get near me now. There are some that look concerned until they get right next to me and then flash a half smile, half grimace. But yeah. We're trying to spread cheer out here, and hopefully it's working. So, here we go. You join me a couple of miles into lap 6, or, since I've swallowed a thesaurus at the halfway point, the anti-penultimate lap. So, feeling pretty good actually, and I'll let you in on a little secret. I've got this. It's going to get done. So, this one, 2 more. I'm just having an absolute whale of a time out here, smiling at everyone. There's people who start smiling sheepishly before I get to them now, because they know they're going to get an uplifting wave, smile and message. So, and to make it even better, there's some friends waiting for me at the Unbelievable challenges. So, yeah, this has been pretty lots of fun so far. I mean, I'm caked in crap, look awful, but you know, what's it for? After what we've been through, it's nice to go. Hello! How are we diddling? You join me on lap 7, the penultimate lap. This and one more. I've already done one of the bog sections, so I've got to do that bog section 3 more times because it's out and back. The other bog that I fell over in twice, and I'm done. So yeah, still feeling good, still feeling like it's done well. I actually have no idea how well I'm doing sort of time wise. With the weather and what's gone on, I covered the Garmin once I pressed start and I haven't looked at it since. I'll look at it at the end just to make sure it does get up to the full 50 miles or 80.74k, something like that. but that's something to worry about at the end of the next lap, which is a very nice thing to say. It's been good. I've carried on making friends out on course, and generally, just at the end of the last lap, the slightest twinge in my right hamstring. Other than that, legs have been absolutely spot on the whole way. I mean, obviously apart from the hole in my shin or knee where I fell over, but that aside, it's been really good. So the training's working really well. If I was actually well, I didn't have all the drama beforehand, I don't think I'm far off sort of 100-mile fit and to do the 100 mile in the sort of target I have in my head. But for now, I'm going to enjoy the next part of the lap. We're about to hit the big downhill and the long drag that gets me to the aid station. So I'll see you out on course. So, the bog area at the start, this is an example of what it's like now. It's just basically, you don't need to pick your feet up, it just slides through. And it's kind of the safest way to do it, because of course, because most of the course is concrete, we're all in bloody road shoes. Well, I think I'm going to petition the running club that next winter we should do like a cross-country event. It's just our club. All spikes and off-road shoes are banned. We're all going to slop around in a mud like this. Bloody hilarious. That's my thing. Ladies and gentlefolk, you join me on lap 8, the final lap. Well done, mate. And the start of, well done, doing great work. The start of, let's do what I think is my 15th park run for the day. So I've just got to do this one, do a 16th park run, and I can stop. It's still raining. The weather's been against me the whole day. My feet are soaking wet and covered in mud. Is what it is. I've only got to do 2 more bog runs, which makes me happy. A few more hills, a couple of times on the drag, say hello to the aid station twice, and once more past the brewery. So it's been an emotional day. I've had to fight off a couple of emotions that I fear at the end they might come out, but we'll see. But you know, this is my longest run now in pretty much 10 years. So the last time I got to 50 miles was the last time I did the Kent Challenge 50, which was 2013. So it's been good. I think I've enjoyed it probably too much. So I am looking to get on the train back home. I'm still sleeping in my own bed for the first time in I don't know how long. Shower, bath. I'm rambling a lot. But it's been good. I've changed the music up a little bit at the end. So I had first 2 laps, I had heavy metal to get me going. Then I had the tropical house mix, which is quite good. Then onto my running playlist for the laps 5 and 6. Back to metal for the last lap, so I'm going to go back to my main running playlist for this last lap just to keep me going, keep me through it. And it's another ultra in the bag. Challenges, it's good practice for getting onto the 100. And God, this weather's rubbish. I mean, it's quite nice views off over there. I see if there are rain clouds all over it, but windmill here, very nice. Do you like windmills? That's all I've got, so I'll probably see you on the round. Bye. Well, I'm over halfway around the final lap, so I am now on my 16th park run of the day. Obviously feeling quite nice and good now that I've got to this point. And just my last trip up to Unbelievable Corner. I don't used to be Jellybean Corner until this other group that sort of took over some of the SVM races came along. And yeah, it's been a good luck. Yeah, I'm struggling with emotions. I'm determined I'm going to get to the end before it all comes out. But here we are. If it weren't for the wind, we'd have heard the music a bit earlier. But this is us. Wave.
These people have saved me, although I also probably would have been quicker if I hadn't spent so long chatting to them. Yeah, nearly done. I am now very close to the end. I've done the final long run drag along the A299 now. I've got to go up this hill, up to the windmill, then we run down the last bog, and around the corner from that it's done. And the best thing is that while I've been out here, William's been discharged from Great Ormond Street. Emma and my mum and Eli have taken him to the Treehouse Hospice in Ipswich, where we've got some sort of step down care just for any weaning, and he's still not sleeping great with all the sedatives and all of that he had when he was intubated. But I think where we were last Saturday, where we really thought we were going to be saying our last goodbyes to him, just seeing him struggling to breathe and just getting no oxygen in. And again, just being in awe and so proud of how he's bounced back. When he was extubated on Wednesday, that night, he was giving out serotonin like sweets to all the nurses in PICU. Our nurse started just calling random nurses to come and see him. The moment they poked their head near his bed, he grinned the biggest smile at them. They all laughed, thought it was brilliant, and walked off happy. So that's why I've tried to do that today. Just live to the motto we have that he gave us of Be More William. So, and I'm going to hit 50 miles, first time in 10 years. Technically it's going to be a Vet 40 PB, so got to take that. I had an original target of I think sub 10 hours. I think I'm going to get that. We'll see how long it takes me to do that last bloody field. But I will see you finish. So, the bog has been negotiated for the final time. I'm just running down this hill, up, turn into the farmyard, and finish. And that is going to be a job well done today. Especially with the bloody weather against us the whole way. Nearly there. Oh, past the Burger Van. See Sarah and G-Man. Always good. Thank you. Oh, we did it. We did it. Woo. Finish it. I don't know. Yeah, something like that.